Did you know calculators has been quite the hot topic in education's sphere lately? Some people have been talking about it. Some people said that it was a cheating tool, but some people said that it helps students in a way that it's not cheating. So today, my name is Nicholas Abimanyu Maiswara, and I will be discussing the advantages and disadvantages of using calculators during tests. First of all, calculators offers many benefits for set students. They help us save time during tests. So instead of spending a long time performing complex calculations, students can focus more on understanding the questions and applying the correct formulas. This is especially very helpful when I'm dealing with complicated numbers because for some reason I cannot count at all. Basically, allowing us to use the calculators helps me and some of my friends became more precise in doing our test. So small calculation errors sometimes can affect the final answer. So when we are using the calculators, we can reduce the chances of human errors and allowing the results to be more accurate and efficient, time saving. In addition, it supports students who understands the mathematical concepts but have problems and struggle with the counting part. Basically, they have problems with numerical processing. Some students may have difficulty of calculating quickly or accurately, even though they really understand the reasoning behind the problem. I know some kids like this. I know some students who have problems with counting. For example, I have a friend of mine who's really good at math, who understands the concepts, the material, and such, but he has a problem of counting. So basically, allowing calculators helps the students demonstrate the true level of understanding without being limited by their weaknesses. As a result, tests becomes more fairer and more inclusive for students with different learning styles. Moreover, in real life and many professions, calculators are used so because people need to be more time saving. They need to be more efficient. They need to be more fast at doing their job. So basically, allowing us to use calculators since now helps and prepares us to use technology responsibility. But with great power comes great disadvantages. The use of calculators have many disadvantages, and one major concern is basically dependency. Some students rely too much on calculators, they stop practicing basic mathematical skills such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Over time, this can weaken their mental math abilities and reduce problem solving skills. When these skills are not used regularly, the brain may gradually forget them. So sometimes the students who have dependency on using calculators, when not given calculators, they would go awry. They won't know what to do. They can do basic stuff without calculators. Furthermore, calculators reduce critical thinking during calculations. Student might simply enter numbers and accept the result without knowing why or how it gets to there. So basically, using the calculators, you just get from point A to point Z without knowing how to B, C, D, and many steps of it. While when you're working on your own without using calculators, your brain is more exercised because steps by steps, what to do, each steps, why you do it, how you do it. This habit can make it difficult for students to solve questions that require explanation, estimation, or logical reasoning, rather than just numerical answers. So, in conclusion, calculators have both strengths and weaknesses when used in tests. They can improve efficiency, accuracy, and fairness, but excessive use may weaken their fundamental math skills and critical thinking. Therefore, calculators should be used carefully and only when appropriate. So they support learning without replacing essential mathematical abilities. And that's all from me today. My name is Nicholas Abimanyu Maswara. Good morning, good evening, and good night. And thank you for watching.